Start all of my live streams off with wetting my target. Don't forget to wet your target. Some of us, it's hard to get a bunch of wood. It's actually pretty hard to get it. So once you get it, to keep it lasting long, you want to keep it wet. So we're getting some people in here. We're just gonna get warming up. We're warm up, a little differently today. We'll just wait for a few minutes here to get going. Make sure all the technical work is working out today. And then we're going to do something. Someone asked me, some of the therapy that I do for my arms so that I can maintain throwing the way I do. What do I do? I also arm wrestle. So I definitely put my arm through a lot of work. Put a lot of stress on it, the tendons, the joints, the muscles, the bones, everything in my arm, my rotator cuff, shoulder, even my follow through, my legs. I have a lot I do behind the camera, when the camera's not rolling, when I'm not throwing, what am I doing? And I've narrowed it down. I like to study health. I like to study fitness. I'm not bodybuilding, just to get muscle. I've always trained specifically to be the best I can be. So obviously bodybuilding and putting on too much mass, that's going to limit my movement, my flexibility, and that's not what I'm doing. I might be a little more bigger built. I was weighing in around 220 for a while, and I'm about 5'10". So, that's probably the most I want to go when it comes to muscle mass. I'll probably rather shave some off and be around 200, to be honest. Maybe even like 190, 195. From between 190 and 200 at my height. People have already felt me around 170 when we wrestle and do martial arts, and they think I feel like a 250-pound guy, they say. So muscle, obviously height matters, all these things matter, but if you know what you're doing, you can definitely be a threat at any size. And that's kind of the way I train. I train because I'm in the military. I've been I joined a door kicker, trench digger, and I was young, and 16 years old, I got into fitness, what I can do so that if I had to go to war, I wouldn't die. And if a buddy beside me, I could save him. I'd want to be able to do everything I can to do that. So I wouldn't want to have to deal with the fact that I made a mistake and I have to think about this for the rest of my life, where if I did something differently, I could have changed that outcome. That's a hard thing to live with. So I always say, do everything you can do. And at the end of it, you did everything you can do. There's nothing you would have been able to do differently. You did the best you can do. And that's kind of how I live in everything I do. So some of the warm-ups, some of the things I do for therapy is get blood flow. Blood flow is so good to get it moving in your body. If you're hurt, damaged, you can still do lightweight workouts. What lightweight exercises? Lightweight, no weight at all. Just to get the blood flowing in your area that you're concerned about, that's hurting. That blood flow that's going to go through your arm is going to heal it. So these bands, you can get, all different strength bands and thicknesses. So just a light one right now. I'm not trying to put any stress on my arm. You can get these on Amazon, cheap things to get, and they're excellent for therapy work. They're excellent to just bring around with you anywhere you go. They're really light and easily carried around. And I just put my foot on the bottom. I stick my thumb. Hopefully you guys can see this. I stick my thumb in there, right? Because a lot of knife throwing is going to do with pronation. The way I throw, I like to pronate. So I'll put my thumb in there, and sometimes I'll wrap, and I turn my hand when it's through my thumb, and I put the rest of the elastic in my arm, flip it around, gives a little bit more tension, and I just quickly do these. Get that blood flow going. If your band is small, you don't even need to do that. You can just put it around your thumb, close your hand, and twist. That pronation, right? That's going to get the blood flow, and it's light, so you can rip some. You can double up. Put it under your foot. You can double up, nice and tough. Again, that's more of a workout at that point. But this type of movement is huge. Ready? Like wrap it around, real easy. Boom. Real good stuff. The way this elastic, you can put on your knuckle and just kind of, do some bicep. You're just getting the blood flow. Real easy to do. Have one of these bands in your workout area, where you're in your range. You could do so much stuff with the rotator cuff with this. Just getting that stretch, right? You hold it is wherever you want to hold it down the band. We'll decide how much harder the difficulty it will be, and just stretch your arm out. You should be doing this stuff once a day. If you have something you can put the band to, I don't, but you can put the band on something, say it's behind me, and you can work on pronation and supination. So that would be the strains coming on the hardest part of your hand, sorry. Hardest part of your hand is right here. And you want to supinate. Pronate is thumb, is top of your hand, where your thumb is. Supination, bottom of the hand. So you can tie this around something. I wish I had that. Maybe I'll do it next time. And you're just going to supinate. You're going to pull it out. Get that blood flowing in all those areas of your arm. That's what it's going to look like. You can put this around your thumb. Wrap it around. Supinate. Whatever's comfortable. Play around with the elastic. Right? This is kind of how I do it. So I'm putting all that stress on the side, on the bottom of my hand, the strongest part of my hand, and I'm supinating. All that stuff's going to help your whole arm, right? So do all that stuff. Get some weights, stretch out your rotator cuff. But these are real easy, and I mean, one of the main things for me is pronation. Boom. I'm already warmed up. I feel great. I'm ready to go, right? You want to do some squats. Don't even need any elastic. Get those legs moving. Get the blood flow going in your legs, in the knees, all those joints and areas that you're going to use when you throw. You could do this every day. And because it's something easy like this, you put it by the TV, and you're doing it while you're watching TV. Trust me, you're gonna feel much better when you throw. Today, I plan to throw for like 3-4 hours. Who knows how long we're gonna go today? I can do this every day because I do that extra stuff all the time. 7 days a week. At minimum, 5 days a week. Rest is always great, but when you're doing therapy work and it's lightweight and you're just getting blood flow into your arm, there's nothing wrong with that. Anytime, takes 2 minutes, you just do a couple rounds, get the blood flow going, carry on with your day. It's gonna do a load of work for you. So therapy is definitely big when it comes to knife throwing. And if you're like me, it's not all about knife throwing. There's other things. I'm a soldier. I'm in the Army. I'm working with the Navy right now. I'm deployed. I need to be able to do things. And if I'm throwing knives all the time and I'm going to work also, what am I doing? Am I going to be tired at work? Am I going to come home and not be able to throw the way I want to throw because I'm tired? These types of things help you. Exercise is great. Nutrition is great. And getting a good sleep at night is great. These things are huge. Those 3 things, focus on them. Do something about it. Don't put it off anymore. Do something about it today. Trust me. I'm sure you know. You're just probably, if anything, addicted to something that's not good for you. You're probably just lazy. Don't be. Today's the day to change that mindset. Start working on your nutrition. Be healthy. Eat right. Drink fluids, water, right? Don't bone broth. Don't drink pop and juice boxes. Don't do that to yourself. That stuff kills you. Slow poisons. Get a good sleep. Get that 8 hours. Why am I not sleeping enough? I'm waking up all the time. Chill out on the coffee and the caffeine late at night. Have your coffees in the morning and the afternoon. Don't have a coffee after 3 o'clock. Work on your timings. Figure out why maybe I'm eating a bunch of sugar and chips before bed. Okay, I got to work on my sleep. I can't do that. Don't do that to yourself. You know, exercise. Go for a walk. Get 5 to 10,000 steps a day. Get one of those watches. Track yourself. You know, borrow a watch from somebody. Do something that's going to get you out in the sun, outside. Do these things every day. I do them every day, and it's not work. I enjoy it. And I can enjoy my children. I can enjoy these hobbies like knife throwing a lot better. There's no like song and dance. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help whoever's watching that might need to hear this. If there's whoever online right now, we're up to 10 people, and there's one of you that want to listen to this, great. I did my job. All right, let's get throwing some knives. Enough of that. That's warming up. That's therapy. Think about it. If you want to ask me anything, you want me to tailor a workout or an exercise for you specifically, email me. I'll happily, freely do it for you. Whoever's on my channel, whoever's subscribed, you're freaking family. You're part of my life. So whatever you need, you reach out to me. I'm a baseball thrower. I throw a knife like a baseball. I got my baseball glove. All right, it is a little presentation. Right, this is the way they do it. I haven't thrown today. This is the way they do it, though. This is the way I do it. Boom! For the first throw of the day, too, bullseye. Boom. Love it. Look at the penetration. Oh, man, it's not even moving. I should pull my knife out with my opposite hand, but I had the glove on there. Right? That's a thick, that's 7 millimeters right to the tip. And that's about almost 2 inches, probably more than 2 inches, into the target. Tanto tip. Not bad at all. Oh, I love it. That's not exactly the way I'm going to throw. But those boys that play baseball and they're pitchers, they freaking bring the heat. They bring the heat and they get paid a lot because they got to bring that heat every day and they got to hit strike zones. The only difference I do is my stance for knife throwing is more tactical. I'm not trying to make a guy not hit my ball. I'm trying to make this knife hit that person and do as much damage as possible. I'm trying to throw this into a target in competition because I train for competition and I don't want to make this tip hit the target and fall out. I want to make sure my sticks are good. So I freaking post up. Boom. That's the only difference. But I still cock back as if I'm holding my baseball and I bring my foot back. I still cock back. Like my body moves back. Right? I still go through those body mechanics when I throw. I'll put it a little less. You'll feel it. You'll know exactly what you did wrong when you do this a lot. I didn't push my index as much. And it's a great way to throw. Bring it in. That's a perfect throw. Perfect bullseye. And that's it. That's it right there. That's the basics of the warming up. That's the basics of my throwing. I have no moderator today, so I'll be doing my own reading of the comments. So I'll catch up. I'll get there. We're going to be doing a giveaway today too. We got a giveaway. So later in the stream, maybe midway, because I'll do a long live. I like doing lives. We'll do a giveaway. So if you have to be a subscriber, so hit that subscribe button and we'll hit her up later on with a giveaway. Scott, nice to see you. Always nice to see you. Maverick, I love your name. I'm doing well. How are you doing, my man? I don't think I've seen you comment before, so it's great to see new people commenting. I freaking like you guys. When you comment, it makes it way better for me. So Good to see you, Maverick. Thank you for chatting and saying hi. This is my once a month treat where I have a couple drinky poos. So today, you know, it's going to be a lot like yesterday's live. I'm going to be doing a demonstration of trick shots and skill shots. I believe at this point of doing them, because most of my, you know, I've been an athlete for a while, my whole life. I didn't do trick shots. I didn't do skill shots, really. I didn't think about it. Now that I got into knife throwing, I quickly got into trick shots because I saw a lot of the greats do it. I studied a lot. I studied a lot of the best out there, and their videos showed me trick shots. So I was amazed at some of the things they were doing, and I started doing them, and I started just loving it. And I took it to new levels of trick shots. And now I'm at a level where I'm thinking, you know what? These aren't as much as I would want to believe a trick shot anymore. There's some skill involved here. There might be more skill involved than what would be considered luck, that some people would say. Oh, how many times did that take you? Oh, that's not your first go. You hear it all the time, blah, 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 blah. When you talk about trick shots, nobody should expect somebody to do it right off the get-go. That's a trick shot. That takes determination to do. You can't give up. It's hard to do. It's supposed to be entertaining. You know, it's got to be that epic visual. You know, and people have to be amazed by it. And for the most part, it's something no one's done before, or if they have, very few people. And you know, if you're gonna do it, that's the main thing, that you actually did it, and then that visual of doing it looks freaking crazy, looks epic. Skill shots, you can almost do them on the fly. You could be a card up there, a bottle cap up there. It could be pinning a can. It could be speed throwing. It could be just calling a target and hitting moving targets, whatever the trick shot. If somebody can do that trick shot on the fly within seconds or minutes, you know, I would consider that, for that person, that's a skill shot now. And there is, I think, a big difference where, you know, people think it's luck. You know, yeah, you might have missed once or twice, but you're gonna hit it the next throw. And now for me, when it comes to pinning cans, I don't consider it a trick shot anymore. If there's a card, if I put a card up there, which we'll do later, I'll hit that card either first go or second go. And if I'm gonna miss, I'm a hair off of that target. So people will call that a trick shot, but in other sports, they call those skill shots or skill competition. And the more you train, the more skill you're going to develop. And then the more those trick shots you're doing, you're going to get better. You're going to develop skills if you do those trick shots over and over and over again. In knife throwing, hitting moving targets is awesome. Like no one's going to be standing still unless you're in a competition. So go for it, competition. But I got into knife throwing not to be a competitor, but I did get into competitions. And I will in the future. I would love to go to a live event. I've done only online competitions and I've dominated them. But so I really want to go into other ones, but I didn't get into it for that. That just came from the community pushing you into it, really. And then saying, you know what, like I feel good enough to do it. I'm going to put myself out there. I like to challenge myself. So that's knife throwing, man. Like, I throw no spin. I throw the knife without it spinning in the air. There's rotational throwing, there's half spin, right? Full spin. I throw it where, you know, you can call it a quarter spin. If I'm doing a bullet spin and I'm using my pronation more, there's really like it's zero spin. But I'm throwing it no spin right now, so it's coming out of my hand like an arrow, going right into the target. We're going to be up to 5, maybe even 6 meters today. So we're pushing 20 feet, 10 feet to 20 feet. Pretty good. Pretty good distance for combat, I'd say. Right in there. I wouldn't throw if I was close to my target, you know, closer than 10 feet. And I wouldn't really throw at my target if I was beyond 25 feet, 20 to 25 feet. Love it. I love hitting the bullseyes too. Like, I've been doing lives for a while. You want to get to a point where you come out here and you hit a bullseye right away, every time. Beautiful. There's nothing quite like throwing a knife, man. I tell you, for hobbies, you can do alone. I mean, hobbies is out there. There's a lot. And if you do a hobby with someone else, it's awesome. But those hobbies you can do if you're alone and they're awesome. That's knife throwing right there. All right, boys, we're going to be doing a giveaway today. So I have 7 likes. Awesome. Thanks for stopping by. If you guys want to know anything, you just let me know. And it could be anything. It doesn't have to be knife throwing related. You want to talk about what Easter means? I'm glad to bring it up. You just let me know. I've talked to a few people and they didn't know what Easter was about. They literally thought bunnies and eggs. They had no other idea of what Easter could be. It blew my mind. Do you think you have time off because of a bunny and chocolate eggs? Duh! The ignorance to some people, I tell you. We're going to pin a can. We're going to pin a can here. I'm running out of cans, but we're going to pin a can here. Pin in a can. Right? Can trick. You want to hit the can. It's moving. You're going to throw it towards that target. Wherever it's going, you're going to be aiming for it and you're going to hit it. I love doing this trick. Let's see how long it takes me to do it. You know, I don't think we're going to be doing can tricks for my giveaway. My giveaway is going to be something challenging. And you know what? I'll ask you guys what you want to see. And you know what? If it rings my bell, then we'll do that for my giveaway. Whether it's hitting a ring, doing a 360, jumping in the air, bouncing on one foot. You've seen my channel before. Throw in some ideas that you'd like to see for the giveaway. But we're just going to pin a can right now. Let's go. Like I could feel how close that was, and I was liking it. That's what I mean. Skill shot. That's a freaking skill shot. That's a beautiful skill shot. Whoa! Loving it! Loving it! You gotta pump yourself up. I don't know if I'm gonna be like 50 years old doing it. If I can do that still at 50 years old, 60 years old, I'll still be freaking celebrating like it was my first time. See, we don't just talk, right? I don't just talk. Not on this channel. I show you. I wouldn't say it if I can't prove it. I don't talk about junk if I can't back it up. I don't. You know, if I can do it, then that's why you're hearing it. If you don't believe me, just ask me to do it again. That's a can pin, 2 throws. No warm-ups really, just boom, right at it, done. I do love that. I just did a competition online and I won for can pins. Can pins. Someone wanted someone to pin as many cans as they could in 7 minutes, live. You know. Some of these people that are world champs, they think they're the best in the world. They couldn't even get 4, 3. I got 10. And I could have got more. It was kind of adapting as I went because of the speed at which I went at. Oh, bullseye. That's why I go live. That's why I'm here kind of reaching out to people to knife throw. You know, I'm at a certain level now where I'm very comfortable. You know, God's blessed me with a good arm to throw, very, very wise. And the decisions that I've made up until this point in the way that I train and the decisions I've made to get to where I'm at. So here I am putting it out on the line for everybody to see. I really want more people to knife throw. I love doing giveaways. Shout out to my sponsor, Nobody's Knife Works, the boss man. We give away $100 towards Nobody Knife Works. We gave away 25% towards Nobody Knife Works. So anything you want, you can get discounted, you can get money off. I even got a coupon code, Coolest. So if you type in Coolest at checkout, you get 10% off anytime you want. Plus, I got the 25% that I give you. You can get up to 35% off. That's a crazy, crazy good discount when you're getting a good quality set of knives. That's already not, you know, a crazy expensive price. So that's kind of what we're doing here. I want to give away to people. I want people to start to throw knives, get into it. You know, don't feel like you have to pay somebody for instructions or for training or for help, we're here. We're doing it for free. There's probably like two of us, three including me, that do lives on YouTube or anywhere, and we're here doing it for free. Maybe just me and another person. The other person that does it asks for money, and I don't think you'll ever hear me ask for money. I've given away a lot of knives too, so we'll do that too. You're on my channel, you're subscribed, we'll figure a way out, figure something out. I've already done it before where I do a trick, I do a challenge, and the first one to do it and send me the video wins, and I give them a knife. Oh. Alright, I'm getting warmed up here. Let's take the freaking sweater off and get partying. We're just gonna do trick shots. Skill shots. We're just gonna do them. I say trick shots very easily, but I mean skill shots. And we're just gonna start freaking nailing them out here. Let me just get some things and we'll get to her. I'm a hockey player, so I like to incorporate some hockey stuff when I do trick shots, skill shots. We'll see if I'll ever be able to just say skill shots. I get that from hockey. Like, they have the skills competition, and in the skills competition they do things. If a knife thrower were to do it, they would call those trick shots. But in the skills competition for hockey, they're skill competition. They try to determine who the fastest skater is, the hardest slap shot, the most accurate shot, right? They do all these different drills that show skill, and then they give you the title, the best. Hold on here. We had a good live yesterday. It was a great live yesterday. The comments that were coming in were awesome. A lot of people chatting, a lot of new subscribers. So that was the first Friday I did it, and everything worked out better than I've ever seen it. This is Saturday. I tend to do my lives Friday and Saturday. So if people are busy, generally try to get different days, different times, so that more people can get on. All right, I think I'm going to use my hockey stick. My apologies on the wait time, but I've done this before, and I haven't done it in a long time. Put that in the back pocket, just like that. So I like hockey, so like whatever. This is a trick shot. If this is gonna take me forever, it's definitely a trick shot. If I do this right away, there's some skill involved, and I can consider this maybe a skill shot. So what I do is I balance my can on the hockey stick. So there's a little bit involved here for like balance, wrist strength, right? I put it up to the target, pull out my knife, try to be nice and steady. Ooh, right beside it. Right beside it. There's a different way you're throwing, and the way the hockey stick is, it's pretty long. You're getting like a pretty distance, like 8 feet from the target to do this. This might even just frustrate some people, just balancing the can to it. But then you got to hold it, pull your knife out. Oh, same spot, same spot. And for me, this isn't the way I throw, so this is making me throw a different way. This isn't like, you train this way all the time. So are you able to adapt? That's what I like with combat training. You got to do different things, and part of this, as silly as it looks, it's not just for show. I hit my stick. I got it in the can, but I hit my stick. One thing on my channel, you will see me not give up on a trick shot. Boom, boom, sh. Boom, boom, sh. Boom, boom, sh. Oh, that was pretty impressive. I would rather set up again than that's kind of cheating in my books. So that was what, 4 tries? So if I say within 10, I'm pretty pumped if I can get something within 10. Something that I don't normally do. Really pumped. If I do it a lot, I better get it within 10. Right at the stick again. You see it here first. Do you see this happening? Do you see people doing stuff like this online? I don't think so. Yo. It's because the can is a little beat up now, so it's not going to be flat on the stick as much. It's going to be a little harder. I got no weight in the can. It's just air. Oh, right beside it on the other end. I've done some cool hockey trick shots where I'm like using the can and I throw the can, quick draw my knife and hit it. That's freaking crazy. And I've done that a couple times now. Maybe we'll do that in here one day. That took the can and the knife. Decided that it didn't want to stick into the target. Again, at this, trying to target Ashwood and how hard it is and the way I'm throwing, I can't put the power I want into it. So if I put a little bit more power, if I could, that might have stuck. Maybe that's what I got to do right now. I just got to throw a little bit more. Boom. 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 What? My celebration stool. There it is, though. Stuff like that's fun. Trick shot. Trick shot. Trick shot using a hockey stick. Something you might not have never seen before, and you've seen it done live. And I think I got that definitely within 10 throws. So I hit the can 2 times before I actually stuck the can. Let me know where you're watching from. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. We go over a lot in here. We do a lot here. We're doing a giveaway later. 5 people. Hope you're enjoying your Saturday. Maybe some time off from work. It's always good to get that extra time off. Trust me, I understand. Bullseye. Boom. Hard target. You know, people that don't go live and they just pump out videos of the same thing over and over, it can get boring. Some people, well, there's one person. Yeah, I got a little issue with him. I've been bringing him up a lot lately. Just can't stand the way the guy is. Been there trying to be nice to him and he just blew me off. So at that point, it's like you've lost a lot of respect for me. But he tries to complicate throwing knives. Like, shouldn't be. He's coming out with videos all the time. Like, it's like punching. It's like an elastic. It's like this. It's like that. You know, I don't know. So people, I guess, that don't have a clue that throwing shouldn't be as complicated as it sounds, they're going to bite on that. I guess they're going to eat that up. But throwing shouldn't be complicated. And throwing knives ain't any different than throwing a baseball. Baseball can be complicated. You know, think of the curveball, the changeup, all the different ways you have to hold the ball and throw it. It's the knife is the same thing. You just got to change your grip up and throw it. And the way your body feels naturally inclined when to throw an object, because this isn't foreign to human beings, go with it. But if you're going to sit there and go and think that's ingenious way of throwing, and you're called the professor, you're called the teacher, because you can explain this. I could throw that way. That's bullseye. That doesn't say anything. That's just, you just make it look different to the way humans should know how to throw. You pick up a stick, you pick something up and you throw it. You know? How do you throw it? Do you go like this and line yourself up and go, right? You can throw a knife that way. I'm showing you you can do that. There's no problem with that. But you know, when people need to learn how to throw, I want them to learn how to throw without feeling like this thing is crazy new to humans. It's not. Don't hurt yourself or beat yourself up. If you're not being able to throw like that person, don't worry. A lot of people out there trying to teach people how to throw aren't throwing. Like, they're doing some weird, silly movements. And then that's the way they throw a knife. Okay, great, good job. But a lot of people might not throw like that. And honestly, when I look around, no one does. There's one or two. Why isn't everyone throwing like that? Well, there's a reason. I see a lot of people throwing a knife like a baseball, because that's how you throw a ball, a stick, a rock. But man alive, I tell ya. I haven't done this, and I don't do this much. I don't think it's smart in any idea in my mind. It's not smart. This isn't smart. Like, this is trick shot stuff. This is skill shot. But in combat, competition, when you're throwing 2 or 3 knives at once, there's nothing good about that. That's just throwing 2 weapons away in one shot, when you can make one work and then have another shot. Don't put them together. But this is 2 knives at once. Right? It's just a thicker knife. And if you have a grip, like myself, where it's firm, it's not loose. Loose grips, the knives are going to move in your hand a lot more. If you want to like bring it up and do all these extra movements, there's going to be more chance for the knives to move out of place to screw you up when you want to stick 2 at once. Nice firm grip. They're not moving. They're not going anywhere. That's how I throw one knife. That's how I'm going to throw 2 knives. It's just a thicker knife. Oh. Nice and powerful. Do I see a point in throwing 2 knives in combat? I'll never, ever in my life. We're not a shotgun here. Like, look at history. We're ninjas. Were actually effective, and they were throwing their weapons. You know, were they throwing all their weapons at once? Were they throwing 2 shurikens at once? Maybe they threw 2 ninja stars at once. I think they just did it very fast, and they threw 1 at a time, very fast. I don't think they're throwing all these things. You lose your accuracy, you know, and if you're losing your accuracy, you're throwing 2 away. It's a waste. On my channel, we talk about the truth. We bring it, man. Like, you know, if you've been here before, you know I'm going to bring things up that I do a lot of watching. I do a lot of research. I observe. And the things that are said and going around and floating around, if it's bull, then I want to talk about it. And if it's true, I want to talk about it. Like, you know, we don't tiptoe around certain things. We're going to bring it up. We're going to talk about it here. So if you have things you want to talk about, you have things you want to say, just let me know. 8 likes. And this thing just started. That's awesome. Cheers, everybody. Hope your Saturday's going well. Let's do another trick shot. I did it yesterday. And what I did was I stood on one foot. I like showing people because I throw a certain way, and they're like, do you throw rotationally? No, I don't really throw these other ways. So I like to show people that I can throw without the way I normally do. Like I want to show you that there's skill involved in knife throwing that is developed outside of knife throwing. And I want people to understand that, you know, what you're doing in life matters before you start something. So start today being smart with what you're doing. Don't be just a gamer and sitting inside. Say to yourself, if you like video games, I'm going to do it on rainy days. I'm going to do it once a week. I'm going to do it late at night before bed. Whatever. Don't just hide inside, and then later on in life you're going to want to do something, but you have not developed much skill because you've been sitting in a chair your whole life. Go play a sport, do hobbies, do things that bring you out of a chair, out of a couch, outside. Do things, you know. I played a lot of sports in my life. I picked up a knife and I was able to do it really well, very quick, and I taught myself how to do it. I've developed enough skill in my life where that wasn't foreign to me to throw something, so I knew how to throw very well, footballs and baseballs. So a knife was just a different object. How, you know, football and a baseball are very different. So is a knife, and I'm gonna figure it out, and I did. Naturally, and top tier right now. So now we're just gonna throw a can without throwing the way I normally do, the way I've trained, on 1 foot balancing. Now I'm gonna stay on 1 foot the entire time. So I'm gonna pin the can, I'm gonna still be on 1 foot. Nothing's in my can, so hopefully this will not take too long because it depends on where the can's going. If I'm throwing it off the side or on the side of my target, I'm not even gonna throw my knife. I don't waste a throw. And when it's light, it doesn't even like to make its way to the target. We'll shove something in there. Yeah, when I do my live, like I'll do a giveaway every live. I'll wait till there's a good crowd because it fluctuates. And when we got a good amount of people, we'll do our giveaway tonight. All you gotta do is be a subscriber. Hey, look what I can do! Hey, look what I can do! Oh, hey, look! I don't know if anyone's seen that before from Stuart. Hey, look what I can do! See, I don't even want to come forward like I just did. I knew I missed and I did, but I want to finish the throw and still be balancing on 1 foot. There's a momentum there in the throw I have that pushes me forward. So that's going to be a little tricky. This is good for balance, you know, your ankles, your leg muscles, your stabilizers. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, look what I can do. Everybody, look what I can do. Yo! That was sick. I'm on a roll today. I'm hot. I'm burning. I'm on fire. Yeah. I don't know. 3 throws, something like that. 4 throws. When it comes to a can, I tell you, I love hitting a can. It's fun stuff. But yeah, like I can throw any way you want, no spin. Like, you name it. I don't have to put everything into it. If somebody's using their hips, yeah, like use your hips, use your legs, use your whole body. Try to put it all into a science and figure out the most you can get out of something. You know, if you're going to do it standing still and your feet aren't going to do much movement, I'm pretty sure you're going to limit yourself. I think moving back is going to develop more power, right? So that step forward, there's a lot of transfer of energy when you do that. That's a lot coming forward, more than just a just a freaking, maybe, hold on. You know what I mean? You know, some people like this stuff. I hope you do too. Because I'm just feeling good today. I'm just feeling good. Some people like, that's ripped. Some people like losing their hips. Right? Some people like using their hips. Right? That's what they said. You want to turn? Boom. Right? Like a punch. Boom. But they over-exaggerate this like it's something crazy. Of course you want to use your hips. Whoa. I'm a genius. Because I use my hips when I throw. Boom. My mind is blown. Or there's these people who do no reload, which I think is cool, but I do it. And I was like a world champion no reloader. I competed against the Chinese, and these people been doing this for so long. I just got into it. Boom, I was the champ. I was number one. So I can do it, but I don't like doing it. It's useless. It's just a fun thing to do. If you like doing it, great. It's just holding your knives a certain way and throwing them without having to like grab a knife and reload. So I don't know if you've seen a lot of channels. Maybe like Adam Cheladine does a lot of no reloads. You just hold your knives consecutively like this in a row, like they're just stacked on one another, and it's like steps. So one will come out of your hand, and then the next is ready to come out of your hand. So when you go to throw, it's harder for getting power because my tips are going in, but it's just the way people do it. Other people will no reload like this, right? And they put it in their hand. So one's a little lower, again, you're stacking them, and they'll throw it, and then they kind of like it's ready to go the next one. I like this way a little bit more. It kind of allows you to do more power. And then you can do like no spin, kind of like the other way was no spin, but you can get more distance this way. Do I do it enough to really be comfortable and just fly off of it? Not necessarily. But the people that do this, they think it's done for combat. And they're going to come at somebody like, and do all these spins in front of somebody. Like their attacker is going to watch them do a spin and just be like a Mighty Ducks, where that kid does those the pirouettes and stuff, and the whole, everyone's just so amazed. Or that was a girl, I think, that was just spinning around. And they're all like, oh, wow, that's awesome. And then the puck was doing something else and they shot it in the net. That's movie stuff. Like, people aren't going to be like sitting around standing still. So if you come at somebody and you got one throw, don't waste it on a no reload. And then spin around and expect your target to be exactly where you were. I don't care how fast you can spin around either. You're making yourself, get out of control a bit. I don't care how much you train. It's a waste. What's going on, watcher? I'm wanting to get into knife throwing. Once I move to a house with a bigger backyard, do you have any suggestions for inexpensive beginner knives? I absolutely do, bro. I'm doing a giveaway today, so you can get expensive knives for cheap. Don't mind my tutu. I'm just demonstrating some stupid stuff people do. Do it for fun, but don't try to convince people of something it's not. That's what I'm talking about right now. If you love doing it and it looks sick, awesome. But if you're trying to convince people that it's something it isn't, that's where I come in and say, yo, man, like, I'm going to come and tell people, if you're on my channel, I'm going to tell you the truth about something, and we'll discuss it. I'll explain it. I'll demonstrate it. And if you think I'm right, great. If you think I'm wrong, challenge me. Let me know where I could be going wrong here. But when I look at something like no reloading and spinning around for combat, there is no way in this world my mind can wrap around thinking that's smart. There's so many other things you can do. Why waste your time on something like that? Don't. That's not, you're never going to have an opportunity where you can no reload on somebody. I don't care if you're hiding in the shadows, behind a tree, waiting for somebody to come by. So knives that are inexpensive right here, man, on Amazon right now. I think these are $30 for 3. And you can get a different version of these, like thicker, so heavier. These are 6 millimeters. Great. Great starting beginner knives. I think lighter knives are great to start off with. So 6 millimeters is awesome. These are JXE, JXO. So just type in JXE, JXO, and you'll probably get them in the Amazon search. If you go on Amazon, just type in throwing knives, you'll eventually come across a knife like this. Very cheap, good steel, very good quality. Watcher, are you trying to throw knives like me and do no spin throwing? Or are you trying to do rotational throwing? Because these are meant for rotational. So if these look weird to you, they're in a design where then when you throw a knife, this is going to slide out of my hand and go towards the target without spinning. So I hold it like this. Now, if you want to throw rotationally and have a full spin, you're going to do like a handshake grip. And you're going to grab the handle and you're going to throw it, and it's going to rotate to the target. There's different knives for that type of style. For half spin, no spin knives are great, and so are full spin knives. So half spin is like probably not something someone's direct. I just want to throw half spin. They'll get into it beyond like throwing the way they want to throw, whether it's no spin or rotational throwing. You can throw half spin like a military style, and you have the thumb up and your fingers are pinched on the side. It's called military because usually there's a sharp blade and you don't want to cut yourself when you throw it, so you kind of like pinch it. But the thumb on the knife like this will slow the rotation down, so you can get some serious distance. You can also throw half spin with your index finger, and you can throw it like this, and you can kind of like even push with your index and get that rotation to the target. Same thing with full spin. Same thing. You can do it with the thumb on the spine. It's going to slow the rotation down so you can go further. Or you can even throw full spin with your finger here and kind of flick your wrist and your finger, and you can get a full rotation as well. You can throw knives. Honestly, man, you can just pick a knife up and throw it and figure out how it's hitting the target and what distance you need to go at to get that pointy end in. Like throwing, it isn't like foreign. Like I have no idea what I'm doing right now. I don't throw rotationally, but it's stuck in there because it's just you just want that pointy end to hit that area, but you want to be consistent. Overall, that's what you want. So you don't want to waste your time or develop bad habits. You want to be able to learn and get good at something if you want to get into knife throwing especially, or anything. But I throw it no spin, so I recommend these knives 100% for beginners. But at the same time, I'm sponsored by Nobody's Knife Works. In the description below, I leave the information to getting a discount and looking up knives. And he's a custom maker, so you can reach out to him and he'll help you out. I'm not sure if I want to spin or rotation. What do you prefer? Man, I 100% no spin. It's better for combat. It's great for competition. It's just the best feeling ever to throw the knife and have it just come out your hand like a bullet without spinning. People that you show that don't get into knife throwing and see that, they're blown away. So there's a real big cool factor to throwing no spin. Rotational throwing is awesome too, but the popularity right now is definitely no spin. I've been doing it for 6 years, dedicated. I don't get bored of it. I just get better and better. The power, I think, is beyond rotation. I think rotational throwing limits its power a little bit because it's rotating. So when it hits the target, there's that force of rotation being absorbed downwards when it hits the target. where the knife throwing no spin, the whole force of the knife is being forced straight into the target. The penetration no spin gets is crazy. I'm not saying rotational throwing isn't close. It is, if not equal. But I feel like I throw the most powerful in the world a knife. Like no one can do what I do, so I can say that, or else I'm just sounding like I have a head blown up here. I prove it. I can throw a knife rotationally, no spin, harder than anybody. I penetrate things nobody can. And I do it live. So no doubters, whatever. So the no spin throw is proven to me to be a lethal way of throwing. So I really like it. Barella, let's hit another unicorn. Yo, you saw that yesterday. That was sick. Oh, that just happens. If you could throw your can like a spiral, like a football, lateral, maybe you can get it more that way. Maybe I'll try that. I'll try to find a way to spin my can and do it lateral. But we're going to do some trick shots. We're going to do some more. I just wanted to show these knives to Watcher. We'll throw them right now. I'll demonstrate how good they are. There's nothing wrong learning with these. Whether you want to learn, you want to be up close throwing no spin, and you want to just get the feel. So you just want to be able to okay, I got to push more now because it landed too up. If the tip is up towards the ceiling, you under-rotated it. And that means you need to put more push into your knife so the tip will go down. So that's what I'm going to do. Boom. Right? So you want to do that over and over again, and you want to feel that. Hit the target the right way. You want to feel that release. I definitely recommend those. There's some Gil Hibbins out there that have been around for a while that are really good, but there's some new knife makers like JXE, JXO. You won't go wrong getting yourself a knife like that. I don't know if you all noticed my beautiful tutu. You might have to watch my live to see what I was doing with that, but I get into combat. That's my wheelhouse, power throwing, and I was just displaying how silly it is for some people to try to convince others, people who might not know, who are ignorant, that no reloading, spinning around is a combat way of throwing knives. You can live in the mountains, man, and think you're some ninja. You're freaking not using your head, man. Us humans have evolved a long ways, and we can't just make these things up, man. Sorry. We did some trick shots already, so if you've missed the beginning of this live, I recommend you fast forward or rewind, because there was some trick shots with the hockey puck. We did some good ones, and we did them pretty freaking quick, like right away. Hold on here, just getting set up. That unicorn yesterday was so awesome to do live. I literally never did it that way. I was very close to doing it a lot of times, but to get the unicorn the way it was live, I don't know. That probably has never happened before in history. So that's, again, I love doing things. That always makes me get pumped up. I get pumped up. When I can say something's never been done before and I did it, yeah, man, who are you? You got to admit, that would pump you up, right? Because I definitely get pumped up when I can do things no one's done. So for you people to see this happening, it might not look too crazy because maybe the graphics aren't good, the camera angle isn't right. It's you're not in person, or you don't understand what knife throwing is really all about. Some of the things, they're actually pretty freaking crazy. And for the most part, a lot of people don't throw knives, so a lot of the things that I might do might not have been done before. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool if you ask me. It's pretty cool. All right, I'm going to crack a drinky poo. I've been working hard the last few days, so I always say when I work more hard than I normally do, I deserve myself a nice drinky poo. I won't really do it more than a couple times a year, but cheers everybody. Cheers. Somebody explain what language that is. I don't know if you can see that. Razel? Is that French? All All right, let's take this tutu off. I've had enough with that. Watcher, anything, man. My email's in the description below. You guys want to become friends outside of this live? Feel free to reach out to me, and I'll answer anything you want, anything you need. I'm here to help. I love bringing the tutu out. That was awesome. All right, what are we gonna do next? Let's do something different here. What do I normally do? So what can I do now? Let's see. There's certain things like my dog bones. I get him these bones. So they're hollow. He eats all the bone marrow out of them. Let's throw this and see if I can catch it. I've done this once before. So throwing this thing, obviously, if I hit the bone any other way, it's not, I have to get it this way. And it's thick. So it can't, if it's flopping around, it really is impossible. I got to throw this thing kind of like a circle. We're going to go with this. This is very challenging to throw. So I would consider this a trick shot over a skill shot. But if I can get this thing within 10 throws, I would consider that a skill shot. So I'm going to grab another style knife for this one. I've modified this a little bit. It's an H-Jet Stinger. I've rounded off the tip like an actual bullet. This thing is round at the top. So this would just fit inside this bone a lot more. We're gonna stick a bone. We're gonna catch a bone. That's not crazy. Who does things like that? Yo, anyone else out there do that? Let me know. Or am I the only one? 12 likes, man. I appreciate everyone hitting that like button. Even if there's not a lot of comments, but I'm seeing those likes go up. That's 12 people. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. All right, I got a couple more cans. I'm pretty happy about that. Let's pop this one in there, and we're going to stick a bone. We're going to do this live. If there was about 10 people on right now, I would probably do my giveaway right now with this trick shot. But I think we're going to do a ring catch. If no one gives me an idea of a trick shot you want to see, normally for my giveaways, you just got to guess how many times it's going to take me to do the trick. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 20, 50 times. You put your guess down, whoever's closest wins. And all you got to do is be a subscriber and send me your screen caption of your name on YouTube so that I know it's you and not a bot or someone claiming to be you. And you just got to send me your email in an email, and then I'll send you money for a knife. It's that easy. All right, we're going to go with this. I might break the bone. I might not do this, but we're going to try. It's a flomper. And the shape is not round, so it's weird. I got to tell you, it's weird. This thing's kind of weird, guys. Let me bring the camera up as close as I can get it so you guys you get a better view of this. If the camera kind of glitches out a bit, sorry. I'm working on different cameras. I used a GoPro for a live, and someone was having a hard time seeing the target, so I didn't want to do it. And I can do longer lives with my phone. Here we go. We're pinning a bone. My dog's bone. He chewed this up and cleaned it up for me. Very, very nice, Silas. Thank you. Ooh, that was a good throw. That was a good little lob. Usually for the competition, like for my giveaway, if I don't throw my knife, it doesn't count as one throw. One shot at getting the trick. So if you're new, if you're watching, that's how I do my giveaways. I kind of just wanted to throw my knife there, but knew this thing was wobbling all over the place. It's not easy to do this. I'm telling you, no one's done this before. Oh! Oh! Yeah, I'm probably within like 2 to 3 meters right now. I'm more closer to 3 meters, but this is the 3 meter. I'm standing at 3 meters right now. And I might be just like a step or two forward. Because throwing this thing is hard. If I'm going to throw this thing far away, I'm not going to be able to get it. At that point, it's luck. The way this thing's traveling in the air, it will be luck that it lands at the target perfectly for me. I'm trying to get this so that I can do this quick. Oh, I feel like a piece of the bone broke off there. This knife throws amazing. You guys like Ace Jet, you like no spin throwers, you got a little bit more dollar to spend. The Ace Jet Stingers are awesome. But at the end of the day, I would recommend the Iron Tier by Nobody's Knife Works. That's the best no spin thrower out there. For learning, for training, for competition, for combat. It's awesome. It's very similar to this. It's just better. We'll do it. Something I don't do on my channel is give up. So let me see the comments that I didn't get anything here. Okay. We're pinning a dog bone. All right. Well, that's what we're doing here. Not like the dog's bone. I go to a butcher and I get him these he eats the bone marrow out of them. He loves them. I don't mind doing shots like this too, because you're aiming a moving target. You're not like missing the moving target and you're way off. You're hitting it. You're hitting it. You're getting very close. That's training. That's developing a skill at aiming at a moving target. That was definitely, I did not see the center. Oh, that was it. Okay. I'm holding the bone different. So I'm kind of holding it on the bottom for the shape it is. On the bottom. And that seems to work a little bit better. Okay, I feel it. I feel it. See, for me, I don't try doing the same thing over and over again if it's not working. I try to change it up. Yeah, boys. Yeah, we're getting this. Okay. I'm just zeroing in. Something crazy different. You know, if you can do it first try. Obviously there's skill involved, but that could also be luck too. I can get this, and then if I do it again, I might get it quicker. Might take me longer. So who knows what that means? Is it skill or is it luck? Sometimes there is a hard way to decide whether it's skill or if it's luck. A little bit of both. The balance of this bone in my hand, it's crazy. I'll get a nice close-up of this when I get it. Because I'm going to get it. Oh, that was good. Okay, I felt that. I like that. See if I can do that again, though. Oh, okay. Okay. When you don't miss your knife too and you're hitting your knife every time, right? Find ways to be positive about anything in life. Be positive. Look for the positives in it. Can you guys see well? Yeah. Okay. Oh, I'm off. I'm a little off there. I'm a little off. Gotta take a little chill. Any comments? Nope. Nope. Yeah, I can throw over my handstand. I've done trick shots upside down before. Saturday night. You're throwing a knife through a dog bone. 8 hours later, I almost got it. No chance. I've never took it 8 hours in my life. Most of the hardest trick shots I've done in my life take me less than an hour. But I guarantee you this won't take me that long. You probably knew on my channel, John. You probably knew. I've never seen anybody do this before, John, so it's also a challenge. But I do things that nobody's done before. I just do things that you've never seen before. That's what I do. All right. Let me get in my rhythm here. I do want to read comments and stuff, but for people like John, I want to do this before you bounce. Don't bounce. Let me do this for you. Nice and quick. Well, I don't think I'll be able to do it because I smashed the dog bone into pieces. Let's say that was it. Let's say that was it. Clip it and zoom that in. Let's see if I got something else similar. Oh, no. All right, well, something's kind of similar to it. Something kind of similar to it. I got here a toilet paper roll. Let's put that up there and get it right in there. So this is for you too, John. I just smashed that bone in pieces. I'm sorry, guys. I got to throw a lighter, something lighter, and next time that will happen. Ah, that bothers me though. Maybe I can duct tape the bone together. Anyways, here's a toilet paper roll. Ooh, right beside it. So it's the way of hitting this. It's a challenge because a toilet paper roll is pretty long. And I'm throwing no spin, right? So same exact spot. This isn't easy to do either. 8 hours later. I'm standing at 3 meters, but I have the camera real close. Hopefully that's not bothersome to you. All right, let me zoom in here. That's what I'm looking for right there. Oh, right beside it. I don't know if you guys can see that. It looks like I'm probably doing it over and over again. So close. There we go. Beautiful. Right? I'm not touching anything. That's perfectly in there. Right? That's a cool shot. Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back and we'll think of something else to do here. That's what we do. I don't know, close to 10 throws there probably. But I like doing training. This is good for training. You all take a dump. So the toilet paper you use, don't throw it away at the end of the roll. You could use it to practice. good to see some comments, man. I don't care what type of comments I get. Trust me, you ain't gonna offend me on this channel. Say whatever you want. Just beware, because I might respond and you might get all butthurt. I don't want anybody butthurt here. Oh, bullet. The Stingers, the Vengeance, the Iron Tears, those knives I can throw. I hit a hard spot there. That's okay. What? I wish I had that dog bone. I'll get my dog to eat another one and then we're good to go. If you guys want to know, business card here, Nobody's Knife Works. You can scan those, check out his shop. Use my code COOLEST, COOLEST, get 10% off. When I see we're up to about 10 people, I'm going to do our giveaway. I've seen people, I've seen up to 25 people. I only have 700 subscribers, so I'm getting there, but slower than a snail. But I'm not talking about turbo here. So as soon as I get close to 10, we'll do a giveaway. Jump to 6, okay. Close to a giveaway here. A lot of people don't even participate in my giveaways. I've given away a lot to people in the past. A lot of knives for free have been given. So if you wanted to play, you want to stick around, it is what it is. Nobody's Knife Works. My knife works. But nobody. He's a nobody. Who are we? We're just nobodies. I'm a nobody. And I just throw knives. He makes knives for me to throw. The guy's awesome. Nobody, the knife works. From nobody. All right. What we're going to do next, I've done this before, and it's gotten the people going. So I'm not a fan of these. Someone bought this for my children, and my kids literally came up to me and said, "Dad, snipe this in your knife throwing." These are LOL dolls. They look like freaking hookers. They look messed up. Kids are supposed to play with these and the freaking pants come off. They just, whatever kids are allowed to play with nowadays, and the parents shouldn't let these things go. Do a job as a parent. What we're going to do is we're going to snipe this in the head. We're going to freaking smash this thing here. Here we go. That's what we do. I did this on a short and someone commented, but how's this allowed on YouTube? How's that allowed on YouTube? That's horrible. Do you think me sniping that LOL doll with my knife is horrible? Yo, and that shouldn't be allowed on YouTube? I don't know. Have you been around? Knife Lord. I wish you the best too, my man. Yeah, you go to your school board meetings. Speak up. Use your voice. Use that freedom of speech in a sense. When they call you to do something, go to those school board meetings, or they have all the control to change anything they want, and it's not going to be for the good. Things aren't changing for the good. Things aren't getting better for our children. It's all getting worse. We got to do stuff as parents. It starts at the home. All right. We're going to snipe that unicorn doll. I feel like 7's enough. Do you guys want to do the giveaway right now? The giveaway is going to be towards my sponsor, Nobody Knife Works. It's going to be towards his stuff. He's the guy giving you the money towards his stuff. I might do some giveaways later on, and it will be my stuff that I have. I have a lot. But the giveaway comes from his shop, and I give you money towards his stuff, and you go and get something, and you can just get it, right? So the giveaway can happen right now. Oh, we're down back to 4. All right. It is what it is, man. I'm here doing what I do. I do more giveaways on my channel than any channel in knife throwing. So if I can't get people to participate and stick around, we'll get there. The more people, the more I'm going to give away. Everyone loves free stuff. Everyone loves free stuff. Let's snipe that LOL doll. Here we go. Right in the head. Hopefully I get right through the eye. You live another day. You live another day. I'm going right for the head. This isn't even a success if I don't get it in the head. Oh my goodness, I took the ear off. That earring, ugh. I'm not throwing this thing light. It's gonna go through that thing like butter. What I'm trying to get my hands on is a ballistic dummy. I'm trying to do a sick short with a ballistic dummy that has blood and brains and guts and bones. I want to display knife throwing power like no one's ever seen it before. Solid MK, what's up, brother? Yo, Solid MK in the house! Cheers, brother. We're sniping an LOL doll. Those stupid dolls kids play with. I'm going to snipe their head right now. Right now. Here we go. Oh my goodness. When I do these types of power throws, whether it's through an LOL doll or it's through a hockey puck or a baseball, my accuracy is like dead on. Oh, I decapitated it. Hey, oh, the head popped off. You know what? I'm still going for that head, but this is what we're sniping. These stupid dolls that kids have. Going down. It's going down. I hit the body, so it just popped the head off like real easy. Well, that's the type of aim right there. Damn LOLs. Exactly. Take it out. Take it out. Here we go, boys. I'm reading the comments. Usually I have a moderator, my wife, and she'll read the comments for me, but I got my iPad right there. Anything you guys want to know, anything you want to chat about, boom, we'll freaking do it. Oh, I love that hit! That hit is awesome! What? Yo, you gotta see this! Hopefully that person that commented isn't online. That was a hard hit. Oh, man. I went right through the mouth. Oh, I did get right through the eye, too. The knife is so big, and the power I gave it was so intense that I just freaking smashed that thing. And you know what? Like, what did that take me? Five throws to snipe that thing right in its mouth? Because I think that's right in the mouth. That thing's right in the mouth. Yeah, it is. That's right in the mouth. You stupid. Woo! Oh, I love it. Stupid LOL dolls. That was a nice throw. Yeah, right. That was it, eh? That was right in the freaking mouth. Like, guys, that was like, look at that mouth. It was right in there. That made my night. That was the best shot tonight. Let me see these comments here. Yeah, man. Solid MK, bro. Like, I bring the power, man. I love throwing heat. I recently got through a hockey puck. I pinned it. I threw the hockey puck and freaking caught it with the knife. I went through the hockey puck and I went into the target and it stuck. That was really, really crazy. All right, let's pin a can again because pinning cans are awesome and I love doing tricks. I love just throwing knives. We'll do some warm-ups. What do you throw in? That thing is pretty sick. This thing, man, I've modified it. So this is an Ace Jet Stinger. And I've rounded the tip off. So it's like a bullet. This thing just pierces like a bullet. It's like really thick and heavy. So this thing's pretty awesome. Like I went through that LOL doll's head. And they're pretty freaking rubbery and sticky. But I got through that thing no problem. Nice to see you, Solid MK. Glad you freaking came out. You already made my night. Just a couple throws because I like throwing knives. That was awesome. That was a sick freaking... I gotta show my kids that. My kids gave me that LOL doll. I love my kids. They're freaking smart kids. And they're like, Dad, snipe this thing for us. The cold steel torpedoes are pretty sick, eh? I got something similar, but I don't got the cold steel torpedo. Some guy, Michael Fleming, he passed away. Sad because he's such an awesome guy, but he made me this. It's like a torpedo, eh? Like it looks like it. Those torpedoes are pretty cool. I was actually wanting to get one because they're not expensive and then they look like they could just be easily thrown. This thing might not stick into this target so well because it's super light and that's a thick ash wood, but let me give it a couple throws here. I will throw it no spin. So I'm not throwing this with a spin. And do a more push with my finger. Oh, you know what? That felt really good. Maybe we can pin a can with this. Because now that I brought his name up, he's an awesome dude. He's made me some really cool stuff. And this thing is pretty awesome. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Let's pin a can with it. That's what we're gonna do. So this thing has been modified, right? Like by a dude. And it's like a bullet. And then he's kind of like made a fuller down the spine. It's definitely got a smaller handle. So it is like the torpedo or a shuriken. But I can throw this thing like a beast. And we're going to freaking pin a can with it. Yeah, this thing is sick. It is nice. Made in Germany. Type of steel is great. Looks like it's just going to give someone a beating. Like literally a bullet beating. We're going to pin a can with it. Let me just get everything set up here. Let's see. Because like I don't know. With something small like that, the can can fall off so much easier. And I haven't thrown something small like that probably in, honestly, a couple of years. I like to find something where I can weigh the can down a bit, just a bit. Not enough though, like just so I can get it a little more accurate, more control. This would be a good trick shot to do, to give away some money right now. So especially with Solid MK. Yeah, maybe we'll do the giveaway for this. How many times, put in the comment section, how many times do you think this will take me to pin a can with that little, whatever you want to call it, the torpedo. Let's call it the torpedo. How long? 5 throws, 6 throws, 7 throws, 20 throws, 30 throws. Put your guess in the comment section. If I can get at least 5 guesses, we'll do it. And then I'll give away some money towards Nobody Knife Works. I know a lot of people sometimes too, they'll watch my channel, and they don't say anything. And I don't know who these people are. They seem to come on all the time. I do lives. And I think they're part of my hater count over there. And they come on, they watch, and they don't say anything. 4 tries, eh? Solid MK. Let me get a couple more warm-ups with this thing, because, I mean, that sounds tough. 4 tries with this thing. Oh, yeah, you probably are right. You probably are right. Come on, boys. Whoever is watching, we're going to do a giveaway right now. How many times do you think it's going to take me to throw a can and pin it to the target? We got 4. We got 4. Let's see. We got 7 people. You want to give away? I'm going to give away something right now. Just put a little guess in. Play the game. Boom. If you win and you don't want it, then you can give it to someone else. Just play the game. I want to see more than one person guess. If I don't throw the weapon, it doesn't count as one. If I throw the can and I don't throw my knife or the torpedo, it doesn't count as one. I don't like wasting a throw. So, yeah. All right, guys, we got 7 people on watching. Yo, hit it, right? Let's put a guess in. How many times? We're doing a giveaway right now, man. Free stuff, free money towards Nobody Knife Works. I'm sponsored knife thrower. In the description below is a link to the shop. You can buy clothes, mugs, coffee. You can get knives. You can get a whole bunch of stuff. The guy's just getting better and better. He's got a new workshop. He's getting new promotions. He's just getting better. So you can keep the money that I give you, and you can wait until something comes out and buy it. Or you can ask him to make you something custom. Anything you want out of steel, the guy can make. He's freaking an artiste. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I just give you money. Let's go. We got 4 already. I'm going to give it like another 5 minutes, and if not, we're just going to go. So something in my pocket that maybe you want to see, but I got from Italy. This is a carry-on bit. These things are great for hand-to-hand combat. I don't like to kill somebody in hand-to-hand combat. I want to, like, get rid of them, like, defensive, right? Like, I don't want to deal with you, right? So I'm just slashing at them. But it can do more, right? You can get behind somebody if you want. But with these things, a lot of people get carried away with this. And they think when you hold it, you need to put your fingers through it. That way, someone has a harder time pulling it away from you, right? That's not the best way to grip it. You're fine holding it like this. As long as you don't put your hand up top or beside it, you grip your knife this way. That's the way you're supposed to do it. And no matter which way you're holding it, top or bottom. Boom. I love holding it this way. Just keep the person away, and I can do this all day long. All day long. And it's a nice little pocket knife, and it's super sharp and aggressive. It's made in Italy. That's a nice one. I like to carry around with me. Right in the pocket. I don't even notice it. It's just right there. Fox knives, you know. Fox knives are they're pretty good quality knives. They got some good stuff. Yo, Solid MK, I'm sorry to say, man, it doesn't sound like a lot of people want to play this game. Let's just we can do the giveaway as long as other people are guessing. I'm going to pin this can for you, but sorry, man, that other people can't. 12 throws. Okay, we got 2. There we go. We got 2. You got a good chance of winning something right now. Like, you want cash towards a knife? 12 throws. We got 4 throws. Whoever's closest wins. If you got it right on, you win. Nobody can. If someone else says 12, it's Barella. Like, you're the one that's going to get it, not anyone else. You said 12 first. I am hot today. I'm feeling like I'm hitting things very, very easily. But you never know. Yes, bro. One throw. Intuitive player. I've never seen. Hey, man. Cheers. That guy's put the pressure on. I do things in one throw a lot, but I did a giveaway last week, and I did it right away. First throw. So it happens. Intuitive player, good guess. We got 3 guesses. We're going to do it. I'm going to wait now a couple seconds here to see if anyone else wants to guess how long it's going to take me to pin a can. But I'm going to be throwing this, and I'm throwing it no spin. So when I throw this thing, it's coming out of my hand, and it's flying straight. I'm not rotating this knife at all. It's just going to fly like a bullet out of my hands. We got 4, we got 12, and we got 1. We're getting there. That's good. I like these guesses. I'll give you guys a couple more seconds here, or a minute or 2. We're going to weigh this can down a bit. I do like to weigh my can down. I just grabbed some wood chips. We do crazy things on this channel. Sir Jacob, I love it, boys. Like, guys, seeing new people on the channel, throwing comments in, you guys are giving me a freaking high right now. I'm really pumped to see that. I appreciate you guys so much. I'm so grateful to my sponsor that I can give you guys free stuff. Giveaways on YouTube are huge. And when you do lives, you know, whether it's Pokemon, gaming, whatever, you know, I'm not the beast or dude perfect, but I'm able to give away some stuff. I'm able to give away some cash towards you buying a knife. Here's some free money coming your way. And the more my channel grows, the more I'm going to be able to give away. So I'm watching it right now grow. Because I got Solid MK, Sir Jacob, Barella, an intuitive player. And I've never seen you guys here before. So that's super freaking awesome. You guys have made my day. All right, we're going to do this. I'll give you guys 1 more minute. 1 more minute. I'm just warming up and I'm having a drinky poo. I'm going to throw this thing a couple more times here because it is awkward. Oh, I'm going to kill it. I'm going to kill it. I'm going to kill it. It's going to get killed. I'm throwing no spin. I'm throwing about 10 feet. That's a good distance for trick shots, in my opinion. I've pinned cans at 7 meters before, 8 meters. They're intense because you got to get that can where you need it to go, and that's hard to do. I can hit my knife at that point, but it's tough to get the can. But so this area here is really good and comfortable, really good. Just to be clear, you have to pierce the can and stick it to the board. Exactly. That can is going to stay. I'm not hitting it and it bounces around, or even if I pierce it and it doesn't stay in the target, but I falls and it stays on, no, that doesn't count. I got to hit that thing. I got to connect it to that freaking log ground behind me. That's the only way it's going to count. Number 4, baby. Number 4, baby. Okay, we're doing this. Here we go. And I have to throw the weapon for it to count as 1. So I'll count along with you. Here we go. And I'm not trying for anybody. I'm just going to do this. So good luck to everybody. Here we go. Sir Jacob, you changed it. Oh, no, you got 2. 2 throws, Sir Jacob. You're locked in. You got it. 2 throws. I think I'm going to put more weight. That didn't even count as 1 because I didn't throw my weapon. Let me just put a little bit more weight in this thing because that was floating in the air like nothing. There we go. Here we go. Ooh. See? Whoever said that was right. I blasted through this target. But it doesn't count. It doesn't count. I did not stick it, but I hit it right away. Right through the thing. We got to get another can. Let me just get another can. That nail. I think I hit the nail. I put something in there. And it freaking ruined it. I think I hit the freaking nail inside. It was a bolt, actually, not a nail. Well, that upsets me. I didn't want that to happen. Just grabbing some wood chips behind you guys. There we go, that's perfect. That was almost right away. All right, we're going. So now it was one. That was one. Now we're going for two. You got a new can here. The torpedo because of solid MK. Nope. Still at one. Still at one. Go. Good luck, everybody. Sir Jacob, thank you again. Ooh. All right, I see what I'm doing wrong. That was two. You got to be a little more fast. Sometimes that throws off my throw because I'm trying to be fast. All right, here we go. Better, better. That was three. Whoever said 12, I'm telling you, this is going to take me a little bit. I feel like it. It's difficult. Ooh, okay. 4. Sorry for those that guessed pretty soon. We got the throw down pat. 5. This isn't Price is Right type of stuff too. If you're closest to this number, you win. I guess is a guess, exactly. You never know. You never know. That's what the game is. That's what the giveaway is for. Oh, it bounced off of it. Oh, it's right in there. I hit it too. You know when you pop the car can. So that was 6. Here we go. That was 7. Are we getting up to that 12? Like I said, I'm sorry, boys. I tried. Each throw, I'm trying. Oh, I flattened the can almost. That was 8. Everyone's pretty confident in my throwing. Sir Jacob, you sense it? Oh, we got a Mark Mag. No, I'm in Canada. For Canada, right? Lest we forget Remembrance Day. That's from Canada. I've been in the military for almost 20 years. I've been serving. All right, here we go for 9. I'm telling you, to be accurate with this thing is a little more challenging. This is for the giveaway, though. We got one guy at 12. It looks like it's going to be you. If we're too far ahead, I'm missing like crazy, which I doubt, but it happens. We'll do another guess. Oh, man, right beside it. To think I hit it the first throw. but it didn't stick. To think I hit it the first throw. Respect for flying the flag, brother. Thank you. Thanks for recognizing that. War is an ugly thing and it shouldn't be glorified. But for those people that have to be good, pick up a gun to fight bad people, respect. Oh, I did it again in the bottom! But because the way this thing works, the way it's shaped, it didn't want to go through anymore because it stopped it with that little part there. Oh! Correct me if I'm wrong, but we're at 10. So we're going on 11 now. That's 11. I just was deployed with the law enforcement your Coast Guards, Leadette. So I just worked with them for a bit, for 3 months, deployed out in the Caribbean seas. So I work with the U.S. a lot, and I appreciate the U.S. more than you know. Us Canadians, you see a lot on the news. They take the minority of people and they blow it up because the minority is always the dramatic people, and that's what gets their freaking views. But it's not the truth. Canada supports U.S. I understand what Trump's doing. He's trying to get that country sufficient through itself. Do what you got to do, man. Don't worry about the rest of the world looking in and calling you freaking weird. I support the U.S. I know they support Canada. We're allies from the beginning. It is what it is. Here we go. So this is 12. This is 12 right here. Oh, man, this thing. I'm killing it. For hitting this thing twice. Ah! That's 13, and the thing landed like right on it. We got this. Whoever number 12 is, bro, I think this is you. Here's number 13. Either number 13 or 14. My ears are popping a bit. No, it's not. You know, that type of religious cultish stuff, if you will, I can't get behind them. Sadly, religion holds the knowledge of God, not science anymore. And it leads it towards people who abuse it and make it a bad name. I believe in God. This Good Friday, this Easter, I have a firm belief in Jesus Christ. He's my Savior. But what religion does to it, exactly. Happy Easter, everybody. We know we're not off. We don't have time off right now because of a bunny and chocolate. All right, here's number 14. This is the longest the trick has taken me, I tell you. We can all think solid MK. Here's 15. Oh, there it is! Bonus bullseye! That's not bad at all. 15 throws for a bonus bullseye. Right in the bullseye. That's not, oh man. Wow, that thing went right in. That was right in there. All right, whoever guessed number 12 is the winner. Let me just look in the chat to see who the winner is. Whoever closest to that is the winner. That's how my giveaways work. I think it was Barella. Let me just check here. It is Barella. Barella, you're the winner. Congratulations, brother. So you just won some money towards Nobody Knife Works. I'm going to give you a discount code. All you got to do is email me. I left my email in the description. So you just email me, screen caption, take a screenshot of your name on YouTube. So you prove to me it's you. I don't want to give this away to somebody that isn't you. So just give me that screenshot in an email and I'll send you the discount code. So when you go to Nobody's Knife Works to buy something, you'll just type in the special code I give you and you'll get money off towards whatever you want. Or you can tell me what you want and I can send it your way. We can work something out. But just send me that email of your screenshot of your name so I know it's you and not a bot or it's someone else in the chat pretending to be you. Send me that screenshot in the email. I'll leave my email in the description and I got some money coming your way. So in the chat, everybody shout out to Barella. Congratulations. You're a new guy too, so I'm really happy to give something out to you. It's really, really cool to get something your way. Anybody new in the chat, hit the subscribe button. You have to be a subscriber, Barella. So if you're not, I'd hit that subscribe button now. I do about 5 shorts a week. I do 1 video a week, and I do 2 lives a week. And every week I do a giveaway like this. And I send you guys some cash to go buy a knife. $100 at sometimes. It depends how much the boss is willing to give. We're trying some new things, but I'm getting some money sent your way to get some knives, or clothes, whatever you want. So congratulations, Barella. But we're gonna keep rolling here. I just wanted to do a giveaway with a few people online, and having 4 people guess that normally aren't on the channel. That's why I decided to do it. You guys made my day. So again, congratulations, Barella, for winning. Just send me that screenshot of your name in the email that I've left in the description, and I'll give you all the information you need to know beyond that point. Congratulations, brother. Sir Jacob, you got me thinking. I do stuff like that. I was going to do some crazy stuff by climbing up in the rafters, swinging down and throwing a knife like Tarzan. You never know on this channel. I do some circus stuff like that. What was the site? I leave it in the description. So there should be a link. All you got to do is click on it. His shop is getting a new page, his own website. But right now he sells everything through Etsy. So I left that in the description below. All you just got to do is click on it. You can check out his site. No problem, Sir Jacob. No problem at all. You guys rock. Yeah, you were close to a 12 there, Barella. Like, I got it at 15, so you were within 3 throws. Not bad at all. I've seen some channels, and they rock 20, 30, 40, 50 throws. This channel, I've never gone beyond 15. That was the longest it's ever taken me because it was a weird throwing object. But I definitely crushed it. We'll pin a can. We'll have some fun. If you guys got any questions about knife throwing, you just let me know. Hit the like button if you can. Hit the notification bell. I got things coming out every day. If I'm not deployed with, the Army, then I got things coming out every day. This channel is going to grow. I know it. It's got a lot going on. I got a lot of stuff. So we're going to rock it. This channel brings the heat. It brings the heat. So cheers to everybody. Hope you're having a good freaking weekend. Enjoying some time off, obviously, from work. It's good to get some time off, you know what I mean? The way they do it in Italy, that's the way to do it. They shut down in Italy at like 12 o'clock in the afternoon until 5. You were going to guess 12 with a unicorn. I'm telling you, man, the unicorn doesn't happen often. I don't know how many people do the can trick out in the world. You know, there's like 100, and the unicorn doesn't happen often. I don't even know how many people actually have done it. For me to do it live, no one's done that before, right? So that unicorn, that's tough. Yeah, this thing was fun to throw, man. Thank you, MK, for bringing that up. Because that was pretty freaking awesome to throw. I'll show you guys one of my favorite knives. Two of my favorite knives here. So one of them's like the Iron Tier. This is the first one my boss made. The thing throws like a freaking bullet. Like, it is so thick, solid, and good steel. This thing's just awesome. My next favorite is my lightning bolt, because I'm a meteorologist for the military. I bring the weather. It's my third trade in the military. So I had a lightning bolt custom made for me. I don't know if you guys can see that, but this thing is so freaking awesome. Just looking at the camera to see if you guys can see it. But this thing is a deadly freaking knife. Yeah, and it also is tough to throw, and that came right at me. You seen it here first. But we don't stop. We just set up. Every knife is different. Like, the things I'm throwing aren't the same. The weight distribution. Here we go. There we go. I rushed that one. And I paid for it. Don't rush it. That went right into my arm. Knife throwing can be dangerous. Let's throw this a couple more times to show you guys. I just needed to settle down. I love this knife. We'll pin a can with it too. Let's pin a can with it. Oh, it's a bullet. It really throws freaking awesome. This thing is crazy. Yeah, well, I'm the weatherman, the coolest weatherman. If you were to Google who the coolest weatherman is on the planet, who's the coolest weatherman on the planet, I've been number one for over 10 years. The first person to come up on that list is me. So the name came from an article in the newspaper made on me being the coolest weatherman on the planet. So that's where the name came from. I didn't just make it up. I do things with the weather for the military, and it's freaking cool. All right, we're gonna pin a can with that thing like a bullet, because I feel it. I feel it real good. Oh yeah. All right, let me just get ready for this. Hold on 1 second. Maybe we'll pin two cans. We'll do the Iron Tier, and then we'll do the Lightning Bolt. I've done 30 knives in a log round under a minute. So I've grabbed like 30 different knives at once, and I threw them as fast as I could. So 2 seconds per knife to get it accurate enough to not hit each other, because they clump up a lot. And I got 30 knives under a minute. And I've never seen somebody to beat that. So that was pretty good. Everything I'm saying, I have a video in my my channel. So you can look my channel up. I have like 600 videos. You'll see me throw 30 knives under a minute. I'll title it 30 knives under a minute. So you can look at what I'm saying. You can see me do it. Yeah, all no spin. Yeah, all no spin. All no spin. I throw probably for 6 years now, close to 6 years, maybe even more, throwing just no spin. Close to 6 years. No spin. I've been dedicated to no spin. I can throw rotationally, I can throw half spin. I've done it before, but no spin's been what I'm doing. Just getting ready to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Be right back. Be right back. All right, here we go. Have the wife just talk to me. All right, we're gonna rock this out right now. Here we go. No spin is sick. I think I'm going to change professions for hatchet and axe to knives. Well, you know what, man? I've thrown hatchets and axes. If you're doing it for a hobby, you know the hatchets and axes, they destroy your target. And they're much easier to throw. They're the weight distribution an axe has. It just kind of does it for you. You just find where you have to hold it, you throw it, and wherever you're standing, you can do it over and over again. With a knife and no spin, it changes the game. Doing it, you can get a much bigger satisfaction because it's quite hard to do. It's not easy. It's quite hard to do. It's not like throwing is different for no spin. The beginning of my live here, I'm explaining that quite a bit. Like throwing is throwing. You're gonna throw a ball. You're gonna throw a knife. You're gonna throw an axe. You're gonna throw a hatchet. There's nothing crazy, but no spin gives you a slight little like. There's a change up in my hand. So when you got like a pitcher throwing a change up, a curveball, a slider. This is his arsenal of a pitcher. He's able to give you like so many different throws. The batter's not going to know what's going on, and he's going to have a harder time hitting the ball. So with a knife, when you just change up a bit your hand grip and throw it no spin, man, it's crazy good. That's all it is though, because it's just like throwing anything else really. But when you can change your hand up a bit and get that no spin, there's nothing like it. We're going to throw like Thor here. Yeah, we are. We're going to throw like Thor here. We at 8:02. Okay, we're close. I do lives a lot. I do long lives too. Yeah, throwing no spin just feels good. It really does. I've at the beginning, I wanted to see what no spin like felt like. I wanted to see what rotation throwing felt like. I didn't want to just limit myself and go down a wrong path. So I felt both. I wanted to see what they both felt like. No spin. Nothing feels like that. Nothing. It's just the best way. It's just, for now, for me, I'll never go to rotational throwing because I know what no spin can do. I've proven the things it can do. The penetration, the power, the accuracy, the instinctive. Like the instinctiveness of it, like you can throw from anywhere. And not worry about where am I standing? 15 feet? Am I 15 feet? Am I 15 feet from that target? Okay, so I have to hold it like this. All right, I have to put my thumb up on it. No, when you're no spin throwing, doesn't matter where you are, you hold it the same way and you throw. And the way you can manipulate that knife to hit your target it's just wild. It's just wild. It's just really, really good for anything. Competition. No spin throwing is awesome. For combat, no spin throwing is awesome. Let's get a handstand throw. Well, you know what? I would do it outside. And then with a handstand throw, I've done it. This is a high target. I like having a lower target. I do it rotationally. I think if I did a handstand throw today, I'll do one. I'll do one after this. Let's pin a can like Thor. And then I'll attempt to do a no spin handstand. It's a higher target. I'm telling you that's going to be fun. We'll do it though. We'll do it. Whoever's asking me to do that, if you're not a subscriber, you better be after I try this. Rotation is weird. Like, yeah, when you don't hit the knife the right way with rotation, like it's rotating. It's gonna ricochet pretty crazy at you. Like, I don't know. No spin and rotation. I think you just have to train for what you're going for and stick to it and be consistent. And rotation can be just as good as no spin. I think if I took the route of rotation throwing, I'd be just as good. But I just think no spin throwing is just cooler. It's just way cooler. It really is. It's just cooler. I'm the coolest weatherman. And if something's cooler, I'm going to go with it. And no spin throwing is cooler. Oh! I'm throwing with some heat here. I want to freaking pin this can like it's not going to go anywhere after. With the lightning bolt, right? With the lightning bolt. Oh! I smashed that can. Here we go. I think we're at like 3 or 4. 4. I gotta say, the can has holes, right? The can has holes. It's all dented. It's wobbling. It's not really an accurate can throw. But it doesn't matter here. It doesn't matter here. Whoa! That's a bonus bullseye. I always love it when it's in the bullseye. What? Oh, the chair is breaking. Ah, my celebration stool is breaking. That was deadly. Oh, it's not even wanting to come off. I like this knife too, because if you were to stab, pull out, it's going to do damage. All these spikes down here. But that can didn't stand a chance. That can didn't stand a chance. Well, there you go. Again, I do these trick shots no matter how long I'm going. I did a live where I threw 1,000 times, and then I threw through a hockey puck. So I have good endurance. I train for that. All right, we're gonna do a handstand. We're gonna work on a handstand right now. Who was it that wanted to see that? Barella? All right, Barella, you are my winner. Okay, so I'm more happy doing this for you than I would be for some random. All right, we'll do I gotta pick the knife. I gotta pick the knife that I want to use. We'll go with this. We'll go with my Ace Jet Stinger. So I'm going to go back here. I'm going to go a handstand. I'm going to flick it up. And I'm going to go half spin. But this target's hard. So to be able to stick this thing, let me just sharpen up this tip. I don't know if you guys can see my work area over here. I got a whole workbench, tools. I love it. I love it. I got a heavy duty sander here. Just whip off the sandpaper and the grit that I need. And I can make this tip a lot better. Oh, it's not plugged in. If you guys can see this, it's pretty good. I'm doing this really quick, or else I'd have protection on in the eyes and the nose. Doesn't need too much. Just a little bit here and a little bit there. If you don't have a heavy duty sander and you're into knife throwing, I would suggest you get a heavy duty sander. That stuff can help you clean your knives off and everything. Oh, that was squeaky, eh? Oh, okay, I'll remember that. Anybody who's using headphones, I'm sorry. That might have hurt them ears. Thanks, MK. All right, we're gonna practice this before I actually rip it. I just gotta feel the grip and the release. Once I feel it, I can probably get it. I did this in the grass before over and over and over and over and over and over again. So I've never really done this inside. I'm going to go from about 3 meters here, see what happens. Let me just get this. See what I mean? You just gotta kind of feel it. You just gotta kind of have to feel it. And it's hard to visualize your miss because you're not looking at it. That was within 2 throws. Woo! Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. I changed my grip up. I kind of I heard how it missed, and I changed my grip up. And there you have it. And there you have it. Oh yeah, this thing took a beating. Now, I've gone through some chairs on this channel. Oh, that was awesome. All right, Varela, there you go, buddy. There you go. Ah, that was freaking awesome. Because I did not expect to do that like that. Oh, man, I just want to keep going for you guys. What are we at, though? 2 hours. Yeah, I do want to go inside and hang out with my girls. They're inside partying. We've had a good morning and afternoon, so I was like, oh, I'm going to do it live. But I kind of want to go in there with them and hang out. That was freaking awesome. Barella, you make sure you reach out to me and you get your prize. I get some money your way, quite a bit. Whatever the boss is thinking, discount code coming your way. It's been up. I've given 3 sets of knives, like 3 knives for free. So whatever he's feeling, you're getting. So congratulations again to Barella. Thank you everybody new that's been around in this this chat. I don't want to stop. I'm telling you right now, I don't want to stop. Let's do one more, because I don't want to stop. After that handstand within 2 throws, I don't want to stop. I'm going to do a ring catch. If you've never seen one of those before, this is what it is. I'm going to throw this thing, and I'm going to catch it. And it's going to stay in the target right there. I will. Here we go. We're going. We're going to do this pretty quick anyways. Honestly, this is like the only time I get off. Otherwise, I'm just with my family nonstop. I don't go out. I don't hang out with people really. The only time I leave them is for deployments. Otherwise, I'm with them all the time. We're going to do a ring catch here. Here we go. And then they're all mine. Because we're at 8. Where my time is, it's about 8:15. 20:15. How many tries for this ring catch? Ooh. I'm going to go with 11. Me personally, I'm going to go with 11. I don't normally throw a ring, but recently I've been doing a little bit more, let's say 3 days of doing this, maybe for a couple minutes a day. It's 2 inches long, 2 inches wide diameter, so it's not a big ring. But we're going to try. You got 8. I like you guessing. Anybody who wants to throw a guess in there? This is how my giveaways work. So try it. Give it a guess. See how long this is going to take me. I normally do these for giveaways a lot. Yo, Atrocity! You changed? Oh no, it's still Proxy. Why am I? I'm just looking at the Atrocity, but I'm not looking at Proxy. We guessing? We already did the giveaway today. You missed out, man. I'm sorry, but you did win recently. So I know you didn't take the win, but if you want it, just send me that email, and I'll get you some money towards Nobody Knife Works, man. That easy. Just send me that money, man. Send me that email, sorry, and I'll send you that money. But we're doing a ring catch. So if you don't want that giveaway, totally understand, man. If you were there that day, we would have given it away to someone else. But it's been now a couple weeks, so it is. Next time we'll know. I know there was weather. I think you were going through some weather. Some stuff was going on, so it's totally understandable. We're gonna pin this ring though. Because we did like I don't know how many trick shots I've done today, like 10. So many trick shots on this channel. We did some crazy cool ones today. You missed it, Proxy. I was doing handstand throws. Yeah, man, throw a guess in. Throw a guess in. How many times is it gonna take me? So we're at 0 right now. I didn't throw my knife. We got Solid MK. He's trying for 8. We got Proxy at 13. We got some new one. Yo, what's up, Squirrel? Thanks, man. Appreciate you. Thanks for that. Appreciate that comment, man. I don't care what type of comment I get, though. Appreciate you all. Still at 0. It only counts if you throw your knife. Now I'll move my camera up a little bit, so you guys can see a little bit better. There you go. Ooh. Ooh. That was pretty close, I gotta say. That was pretty good. Let me have a drinky poo here. Let me have a drinky poo. This is my one time out of almost a year I got one. Cheers, everybody. What we got? We got Barella going with 10. Okay, we got 1. We're at 1 right now. We got 8, 10, and 13. Let's do this. Channel's got 200. You're freaking nuts. I wouldn't waste my time trying to get something after 200 throws. Oh, I hit it. I hit it. I smashed the ring. That was 2. That was 2. I love those comments. 200. Yo, you freaking rock. I freaking love it. Yeah, man. 200. I think so. We're at 3. Do you know how trick shots work? You must. Because if you're guessing 200, a lot of the trick shots online, they probably take that long. When it comes to knife throwing for me, they don't take that long, man. All right, we're at 3. Oh. I don't know if you guys are hearing the ring hit the knife, but it is. That's 4. That's 4. We're 196 away. I really didn't even want to throw for that one. That's 5. We're getting closer to that 200. I did throw something like a shuriken today. I did throw that. Oh, it was in it! I don't know, you guys, the graphics aren't good, but it bounced off. That's the thing with no guard. I caught it, but it came off. Oh. So that was 6 and I did it. But I gotta catch it. I gotta catch it. But I did it. I just did it there. That's 7. That was a good, I don't know. Can you guys see that? I did it there though. Hey, Shuriken Zone. Okay, oh, I get it. I get it. Yo, he just stopped in. Nice to see you, man. I do see you guys on other people's channels quite a bit. 10,000. That's a good guess. I didn't do it. I'm going to do it, though. Don't worry, bro. But 10,000? Yeah. That's a good guess. We're on number 8. We're almost there. 9,992. Like, we're almost there. And technically, I already did it. Technically, I already hit the ring. But we got to catch it. Ready? Oh, so close. When you're throwing knives and you're going after a moving target, as long as you're close to it, it's good to go. We're at 9. The ring's going too low. And I still went for it. Because I'm having too good of a time. I'm not taking things too seriously. So technically, I was closest. You're getting there. Yeah, you technically kind of were. I mean, technically, I didn't do it, though. Technically. You got to catch the ring. That's why with no spin, it's probably one of the hardest ways to catch a ring. Because you want to over-rotate your knife so that the ring stay. If you're under-rotated, it's just going to slide off. If you're straight like I was, it's just going to pop off. If you're over-rotated, it's easier to catch your ring. We're at 10. We got this. We got this. Reading comments as I go. Are you talking about me, Proxy? Just throwing after throwing after throwing? Because I'll do that. But I love just doing like random stuff all the time. It's just random stuff. Shuriken Zone, I appreciate that. That makes me feel positive about what I'm doing. Appreciate those types of comments. Sometimes you don't know if you're doing it right. And when someone can make a comment like that, I don't care if it's just one person saying it, that's enough for me. I think we're at 11. We're at 11 here. Oh man, I smashed that ring. That's the thing about rings. Where'd it go? Oh, it went right into my blanket there. I hit that thing. That's why when you look at a ring that somebody's used before for a long time, it's got nicks and burrs all over it. And it cut your hand holding the ring. So that was 11. This is 12. That's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. Like I tell you, that's not bad. That's not bad, especially with a few drinky poos downrange. On a Saturday night, feeling all right. You know what I need to do? I want to get a live where I can have some background music. That's what I would like. And have some music. I would love some freaking System of a Down, but they block your channel. And they give you the silence. I don't want that. I want to be able to have some music though and play. So I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna see what I can have for YouTube lives. Maybe there's some music I can have that won't give me the copyright or the blockage. That's what I'm gonna look at from the for the next live I do. Some music, just not like it's overwhelming and you can't hear me talking, but something. All right, what we got here? Yeah, that was at least a 1,012 shot. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was whoever guessed 1,000 or 10,000. You're the winner. Congratulations. You've won nothing. Congratulations. You've won. You've been proven wrong. And I'm going to join you on that hater count. There it is. Over there. You want your number up there? Just let me know in the comment section if you want your number up there, and I'll put your number up there. I have no problem with any comments I get. Careful with the copyright music. Oh, bro, solid, MK. I've done it wrong for a while on my channel, and I just had copyright music. I was using music I just wanted to hear, and I didn't care about what was happening, and I think that ruined my channel for a while. So yeah, now I'm trying to figure out what music I can use that won't give me the copyright, and there's music out there that you can do. I just used a GoPro video. My last video I put out had GoPro music selected for not copyright. And I was like, oh, and I saw the list of all the music I could use in GoPro, the GoPro app. So that was pretty cool to see. It made me understand a little bit more. What we got here? I'm just reading the comments. I guess 13. What did I get? 12? I think I got 12. So Proxy's, he's won before. He knows how to win. He knows how to win. This guy's going to do it. He's going to get it pretty quick. Let me get one more drinky poo. We'll throw a few more times. Proxy, if it was you just wanting to see me throw a bunch of times, I did do just a live where I threw 1,000 times. Maybe I'll do that again and I'll just throw. But I won't talk too much because that gets me carried away and the live can become like 4 hours long because I talk. I talk a lot. I love talking. Heck, man, when it's something you enjoy, yeah, I mean, I'm going to talk about it. You want to talk about the weather? You want to talk about my family? You want to talk about God? You want to talk about knife throwing? Heck, man, I'm going to talk. I'm drinking right now. It's my Toller Glows. I just watched a movie about a dog yesterday. I think it was The Dog Journey of a Dog. And then when I saw this, I was like, oh, I'm going to have to try that. But that's what that is right now. It's delicious. It's like gold beer, gold. It's just once in a while when I work really hard, I'll have a drinky poo. So cheers. Cheers, everybody. I'll throw a bunch of times right now. IPA? No, it's gold lager. Where did I get my banner? These are flags I bought. So I'm in the military. So the flag down below was a gift from my parents, my mother and father-in-laws. And then I also have a military army flag on the side there. And that was also given to me by my mother and father-in-law. I have a few more. I want to be able to, I have a lot that I want to decorate so that you guys can have a good visual. So I'm going to work on that. Let me just get ready for, I'm going to throw a bunch of times right now. We have the same one here in the UK. Oh, so for the remembrance, eh? So respect to the UK for the work you do in the military. If you have that flag, I know what you mean. Respect. Be right back, and we're going to throw a bunch of times before I head in. everybody who sticks around, doesn't freaking take off. I appreciate you. I apologize for some of the waiting times. But when you do lives for like 5, 3, 4 hours, 2, 3, 4 hours, or it becomes challenging to stick in the camera a lot without going to the washroom and stuff. She's back. Shh. Yeah, boys. Okay, let's throw. Let's do some speed throwing right away. The way I like to do speed throwing is I have everything kind of like in a magazine in my hand. Everything's ready. I prop this on my knuckles and I'm ready. And then I'm just grabbing and going. And I can be very accurate and still be very powerful. And just the way you move your body will bring more power or speed. A lot of people confuse speed with power. You know, maybe Muhammad Ali said, with speed or power hurts and speed kills. And that's confused people in thinking that's directed towards anything. But that's not the way it is. Those points hit in, but those targets are freaking hard. Oh, bullseyes. Love it, love it, love it. There's no problem throwing a knife. Don't let anybody give you an unrealistic expectation and think you'll never miss. Missing happens. That's how you get better. It's definitely good for the lemon trees. Definitely. See, I don't know if you guys can see those throws, but when I get zoomed in, right? That's how you want your knives. Perfectly in there. There's a little glance at my selection of knives that I get to use. I got these little arrows. This is my competition where I was first place for no reload. Certificates, shurikens, cleavers, axes, tomahawks, a little bit of everything. We are gonna wrap this live up. I don't like to, because then I'm like, oh man, these are in there. I know the next live's next weekend, unless I try to do a live tomorrow. I do random things on this channel too. I'm very spontaneous. I don't try to have things planned as much as I like to be spontaneous, but I do want to have 5 shorts a week, 2 lives a week, and 1 video a week. That's the basics of what I want. You want to move faster? You just kind of like move faster. Does it look better if I go faster? Because you can get the same, you get more power if you just take 1 split second more. And you wind up, and I get bullseye with power. Or I go fast. You're losing power if you rush it. I don't care if you're using your hips like, I mean, I'm sorry, but I'll never get away from that as a joke. You know what? This is the type of channel I am. You know what? Anybody who wants to let the professor know, to challenge me, anything you want, bring it. I already beat you at long distance, professor. Anything you want to do, you let me know. Let's freaking go. I think you're giving people false information. You're teaching people to do things that aren't natural. You're exaggerating the truth. You're giving them false information. You're not telling people what they should. They're complicating something that isn't as hard as it should be. So, anybody wants to reach out to the professor, show him my live, bring it on, bud. I already beat you at your own game, and you told people. When you submitted your freaking long distance no spin throw, you said no one's going to be able to do this long distance. You can't do this long distance with a lob throw. You can't do this long distance stuff with a lob throw. I beat you with a lob throw. How do you feel? That's probably why you can't talk to me. You can't comment back to me. Because you can't stand the fact that I beat you at your own game and made you look like a freaking fool. You want to throw like, my goodness, man. You want to explain that to people like it's some new thing? You're explaining something to somebody like tricks. Like that's a freaking, tricks are for kids, man. Tricks are for kids. Anyways, I had to get that out. You're just going to catch up here? That's how you get better. No, I don't drink much at all. Once, 3 times a year. Like, I did a lot of work. I went on a deployment. This is my celebration. And that's about it. Put the camera back there, dude. Oh, yeah. I'll go far distance when we go outside. I can go up to, I'm at 5 meters here. I'll go 6 maybe in the garage, but when I go out into I have another range out in my field, in my backyard, and we'll get some distance there. I love throwing. I have long distance records, no problem. If I go long distance, okay, Leon, like I'll do long distance. It's just I'm in Canada and the weather sucks. My grass is all muddy. That's why I'm not out there. Or else I would be out there. I'd have a fire going and we'd have a great time outside doing a live. But right now I can only do my garage because it's been raining all day and it's just the way it is with weather. But look at my channel. I do long distance like it's nothing, man. Love long distance. I train long distance. Combat, I'm 10 to 20 feet though. Combat, I train the most. Yep, I train the most 10 to 20 feet. And I won't throw combat-wise closer or further than that. That's my distance for combat. And anybody within 10 to 20 feet, I'm gonna freaking do something. Or animal. A raccoon with rabies. Put the camera down there and you're like, Leon, you're messed up, man. That like the camera would have to be like a kill camera, like they call what do they call it? I've done that before. They break their cameras. I have no problem doing that. That'd be a weird live. Let me just see what that would look like. Because the camera, when it goes over here, it's far away from my router, and it sometimes glitches. Let me see what that looks like, though. Yeah, we got some rain up here. Martin, nice to see you here, man. I'm in the East Coast. I'm in Nova Scotia. Where are you from, bro? But I'm going to throw... You're probably not going to see my knives because I throw so hard. Right? But is that cool? Let me know if that's cool. If that looks really good... I'll do that a couple more times. Pembroke, I know exactly in Ontario where that is. Yep. I've lived in Hamilton. I was born and raised in Hamilton, Ontario. So it's honestly good to see a freaking homie from freaking Ontario commenting. That's pretty cool. Who would have thought somebody from Ontario would be commenting? Rest in peace, camera. No, I won't miss and hit the camera. point the camera at the board. And so I actually did this live, and I had two cameras. I had one that would just look at my target, and then I had one behind me. So I did one like this. I had a camera like this. I'll do that next live, because honestly, that was sick. So I had a camera like that, so you guys can see the knife hitting the target, and then you can see me throwing, right? So that was really cool having it like that. So you can see, obviously, how my knives are hitting. And I bought an app. I was paying like $20 a month for this certain app to be able to do that. But that was really cool. I did do that. So that's a good idea there, Leon. I was doing that, and I'll bring that back. Because honestly, the quality is what matters. I don't care what I can do. As long as you guys can see and be entertained and have that quality, like that good quality. I don't want to do stuff and you guys can't even see it. What's the point of that, right? That's a waste, in my opinion. So thank you, Leon, for bringing that up. So, like, when you see, like, for me, as silly as it is, I'm into Pokemon. And I watch Pokemon YouTubers. I watch Call of Duty YouTubers. And I see how their cameras work for lives. I want to do the same thing in knife throwing. I want to do the same thing. So I want to have two screens up. One looking at me, one looking at the target. You get a visual of everything. That's this channel. We're looking to make things better. And we're looking to just bring up the bar. That's what we're doing here. So hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Because things like your comments, they get recognized. And we're just going to make things better here. So Leon, you're the man. Solid MK, you're the freaking man. Martin, I appreciate people like you guys. Thank you for stopping by, saying hello. You guys, you make this channel better. More giveaways, more things you've never seen before. If you're going to get into knife throwing, we'll be the best together. We'll be the best. From the UK. Leon, thank you too, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate the things you said. It's people like you, Leon. And it's people like you I want on my channel. Seriously. Bullseye for you, Leon. Oh, here we go. Here's a big one. Oh, that's why I hit the same spot. Here's a big one for you. Here we go. Oh, man. Yeah, I got more ranges. Like, we're not just going to be in the garage. I got ranges on the beach. I got ranges in my backyard. I move a lot, so we're going to be able to like set up things that are differently. You're going to be able to see different things. You're not going to have the same thing to look at every time. All right, we're going to wrap things up here, guys. I am glad to see a bunch of people here. I knew I was born in the 80s. I was born in the 80s and Pokemon took off in the 90s. I have a huge collection. I mean, a huge collection. My family's all into it. Yeah, I love Pokemon. Let's just throw something up there. Let's just freaking throw something up there. You guys got to get yourself one of these staple guns. They're freaking awesome. Pokemon card. Boom. You staple it up there and you aim for it. So let's freaking hit that target. Can you guys see it? Let's bring it up a little bit more. I wonder what I'm hitting. Am I hitting an energy? Did you see it, Solid? Quick tip, hold your knife from the bottom, from the very bottom, and take 4 steps back. Born in 1980, I was born in the higher 80s. So you're about what, 45 years old? That's close. Yeah, I'm close to 40. I don't know who's telling me to take steps back. I can only go as far as I can. You want me at 15 feet? All right, here we are at 15 feet. We're going for that card, though. Here we go. First hit. That's what we do on this channel, man. I don't freaking just talk. Shh. Boom. Who is that at 15 feet? Because I went at 15 feet there. And I nailed it. First throw. That's what you want to do. You don't want to freaking talk and then it doesn't happen. You want to bring it. You want to bring it. Speed throwing at that card. Here we go. All right. That's how it's done, man. That's how it's done. I don't try to just talk into my arsehole. I try to do it. If I can't do it, I won't be talking about it. I love all the new comments. Let me just read a couple. Let's catch up. I'm going to get my drinky poo here. I hope you guys are enjoying your Friday night. This has been one of the best lives I've had. So freaking hit it. Oh, you guys rock. You calling me a ninja? No, man, I'm not no ninja, man. No wannabe ninja. I'm a freaking soldier. I'd rather be a soldier over a ninja any day. Ninjas are outdated. They're just cool in movies. Okay, you guys are just... You know what? Trust me. Hit that notification bell. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. I want to give you guys stuff. So giveaways are going to happen every week. Every time I do a live. I wish you were all online when I did this giveaway just today. I would love to try to give you all something. Hopefully every one of you I can give something to. And we'll do some giveaways because you guys are freaking awesome. Even if you guys gave me, you know, the SHIT and you gave me like a problem, whatever. I'm going to show you what I got. I'm going to show you that things are a freaking real deal Holyfield here. You know what I mean? Cheers. Maybe I'll be right back. We'll grab one Pokemon pack for those people who grew up. I have like $16,000 worth of sealed product. I'm going to bring something out. We're going to open it up. I'll be right back. Quick. Oh, I ran into the door. Oh, come on. All right. Just quick, I love grabbing these things. So we got Silver Tempest. Yeah, we do. And we got Stellar Crown. Let's just open up a few packs. See if we're going to get any bangers in front of the live television right here. Let's see. We got Lugia. So let me do this right in front of the camera here. Make this proper. Let me make this proper. Here we go. Oh, bad code card. That's okay. Oh, I like the Togamaru. That guy's cool. All right, we'll keep him. We'll keep him. Smurgle. I like you, Smurgle. You're like an original guy. All right, our first reverse hollow. Here we go. Here we go. Are we getting something? Are we getting something? Oh, no. That's all right. That's what it's all about. All right, we got some Stellar Crown here. Let's do some of that. I know how it's done. I know freaking, you got to catch them all. You got to catch them all. I don't know how old you guys are. I'm close to the 40. These things have been around a long time. Oh, we got a good code card. That's what I'm talking about. We got the gray border, so we're okay flipping this around, not doing the card trick. Here we go. Come on, let's get something good. Let's get like that magic. Let's get that Squirtle or the Bulbasaur. All right, here we go. Rapidash, Vigavolt, Velazula, Wooloo. That's our first reverse holo. Our second reverse holo. Tiratogo, whatever his name is. Come on, come on, come on. Let's get something. No. Dragna. That's okay. That's some fun stuff. But you know what? You know what I say about that? You know what I say about that? We put that up here. We put that up there. What did I put up there? I put the holographic up there. That's what I put up there. No, that's enough of you. A little above it, a little above it. A little below it. Oh, too close to that top one. That's a burr. That's okay. Like, you know what? These cards, these packs that I just opened, nah. They were so close to it. The handle was like blocking the card. It was way too close. I went down. You know what? This card has had enough life. Had enough life. What are you guys saying? What are you guys saying? Oh, there's a lot. There's a lot. Good to see you all here. Hit that like button. Drink a beer if you miss. I like that game. Cheers. Gotta catch them all. I have so many Charizards, bro. Seven beers in. Me too, solid. I'm about 7 beers in. Let's get one more. So I'm about 8 beers in. Today's just a celebration day. We're just having a good time. Here we go. That card is done. Oh, right beside it, I hit it. This one hit it. Like I was just nicking the side. These ones were way off. Rushed. I don't normally rush things, but I'm just having a good time. Yeah, I could. No one does a live stream longer than me. Nobody. This is the longest live stream you've ever seen in history. Ooh. Ooh, spark there. Oh. Alright. I'm missing it very lightly. So I'm okay missing it like that. Tyler 200. This ain't a good time. It's a great time. Yo, that's the type of comment I like to hear. Yo, buddy. That's what I'm talking about. I wish you were around for the giveaway, bro. Yo! That's what I'm talking about. Here we go. That card is going down. First miss. There's the card. Done. Boom. Every freaking hit has been right around that. All right, what card did I decide to use? Because that's right in both of them. Oh, it's so in there. There it is. That card ain't... Imagine I got that PSA certified. Oh, it's just an energy. What's this one? It's just an energy. I'll get that PSA certified. That'd be great. That's graded as a 1. Maybe they wouldn't give me a 1. I wonder. You know what? I'll snipe a freaking Charizard. I'll snipe a freaking Charizard on this channel. Yeah, we will. And then I'll try to get it PSA certified. And we'll do a freaking we'll see what happens when that comes back. We'll see if that graded with a knife through it, what will happen. That would be freaking really cool to see. You know what? We're doing that. We're doing that. That's happening. Oh man, that sounds like a plan. Speaking of energies, drink. No, I don't drink Red Bulls. I don't drink energy drinks. Honestly, guys, they're so bad for you. Just drink a beer, have a glass of wine. Don't drink your Red Bulls or your energy drinks. That stuff's going to kill people. That stuff, heart attacks when you're older. It's new. It's not like we have scientific evidence of Red Bulls and what it does to somebody for 50 years. So be worried about that. Just saying. Just saying. I'll be blacklisted by the Pokemon community. Honestly, I tried to take some of the Pokemon community and some of the things I did. They're not cool. Not when it comes to knife throwing. Cheers, everybody. Whatever. We do things on this channel like you've never seen before. We just bring it, man. I'm telling you, we do things. You tell me what to do, I'll do it. That's it. That's it. It's as easy as that. To get a few people that like having Pokemon cards being opened, that was freaking cool. That was actually really cool. My wife just commented with ... She's the moderator. Her name's Blue. What are you saying, babe? I'm coming in soon. We just opened up some cards. We had an awesome live. This live was sick. And it's hard to end. It's hard to end because of how awesome this live was. Leon, all the help you can give me, trust me, I'll be giving back to you, man. You guys can share this, like the freaking video, comment, all that stuff helps. Subscribe, hit the like button, blah, 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 blah. I'll never ask for money, but I will ask you to do the free things. If it's free, do it. That's all I'll ask you guys to do. All right, what's my wife saying here? Okay, we're coming in. I'm going to open up cards with you. She has cards to open. My wife is the best. I'm going to come in, babe. We'll open up the cards together right now. I hope you guys enjoyed this live. Saw some trick shots. Learned something. We had a good time. I think this live was a freaking awesome time. So, yeah, I'm really pumped about this live. So, just remember. Stick it. Hit it.